What's up, everybody? So I see that this post that I made, the daily shift today, and I love when the daily shift, which is meant to be like a little bite-sized piece for reflection and expansion and, just get you thinking. I love when it turns into a live because there's a lot of information there. And I just love like debunking these like big things that are really popular, like the law of attraction. I'm not going to come out here and call law of attraction bullshit because it's not, but I want to share something with you that is going to really expand your thinking. And I get so kind of frustrated with these like entry level spiritual practices just being like thrown out to people who are desperate. So they're like, yeah, I want to manifest a brand new car. I want to manifest a new house. I want to manifest $50,000 next week. And so then everyone's like, let's just jump on this and spend all our money here. But we're missing key distinctions. And I want to be clear that, and I'm going to say hi to you guys after, but I'm like on one, so I just want to let it flow. Key distinctions are what you're really paying for in mentors and coaches. You want someone that's going to give you these little shifts that are like big aha moments and transform your entire life. So when people tell me they're going to manifest money to work with me, I'm thinking you're probably not on the conscious level to where we should be working together, definitely not one-on-one, because there's layers of consciousness and awakening. And when you think that you have to manifest something outside of yourself, you're kind of missing the point. So hi Alyssa, hi Lenora, hi Ashley. If you're on here, guys, say hello. So here's the deal. When you think you have to attract something, you're missing it. You're missing it. You are it. You are it. People say, well, I'm going to attract abundance. I'm manifesting abundance. No, you're not manifesting abundance. You are abundant. Once you recognize, like, let me look within and look at all this that I am, all of the gifts that I am, everything that I have to express. How can I express this, channel it, package it, share it, so that I can bring in income from it? That's how you get to your abundance. But people tend to think, well, my abundance is only financial abundance. Well, then that's why your bank account is probably reflecting that, because you're missing out on the whole big picture that you are abundant. I have women that I speak to that have so many gifts, so many gifts. I'm like, you don't have money? You just listed off like 10 things that you do. I have women that write me and they're like, I will exchange this for your services. And here's the thing, I don't do exchanges. I don't do exchanges not because you don't have services that are great, but I'm asking for money. I know that you can create money, so I'm going to give you that test because I want you to grow and let your wealth consciousness expand. However, when women write me with all this, I'm like listing off, I'm like, you do this, you do that, you do that. And meanwhile, they're like, I don't have the money. They haven't connected to the fact that these things that they do are beautiful gifts and that all you have to do is exchange it. So notice in your life where you've been using these terms, and it's kind of like giving your power to the external, right? Oh, I'm going to attract it. I'm going to attract abundance. Well, you're missing out on the fact that you're abundant, and all you need to do is express your abundance. Is it a Fitbit? Fitbit? It's a Apple Watch. And I love it, by the way. So know this, that if you're thinking you're trying to attract a man, you're trying to attract love, you're trying to attract a lady, you're trying to attract money, you're trying to attract all these things, you don't need to attract it. You are it. Turn that shit on. Turn it on. Activate it within you. When you activate it within you, then everything transforms. Everything transforms. It was like the biggest shift to me when I realized I only have to activate and express my abundance, and then I'll start making, 5-figure months and then 5-figure weeks. And then guess what? It happens. It happened. So I want you to do it too. And I want you to really realize, for all of my law of attraction people, by the way, law of attraction is not a universal law. It has become widely known, as my teacher calls it, law of mind and action. It's your mind. The power of our mind is incredible. And because we are all part of the one universal mind, I can sit here and I can really influence others. You can too, because we're all connected. That's why we walk around and we feel things and we don't know why the hell we're feeling it. And this is why I'm not down with casual sex, because I don't want to take in another man's shit. I don't want to feel his, not that kind of feeling, right? But I don't want to take in that energy. We are so connected more than you know. So rather than thinking of it as a law of attraction, because then we're thinking, oh my God, I have to attract stuff, and if I don't act right, I'm not going to attract it. I'm going to be poor forever. I'm never going to have love. I attracted this accident today. I attracted all these bad things. And there's there can be some things that you might, subtleties that interfere with your ability to really be a powerful co-creator. Think of it as like this. The actual universal law is the law of vibration. The law of vibration is part of quantum physics. Everything is vibrating. Everything is oscillating. Everything is moving. So when you think of it like that, it's just knowing your vibration, learning to think in that terms, learning to think about things in a scientific method rather than I need to attract money if I want it, but meanwhile, I'm scared of money. Meanwhile, I'm in debt and I'm afraid of it. Meanwhile, I don't believe in myself. You're not going to attract anything that way. So another thing that I want to share with all of you, that I announced it and shared it on my other page, which I'll announce it and share it on this page, is my wealth consciousness class is coming up. It's a one-time workshop and only 25 people are allowed in, and already we only have 22 openings. Before I even announced it, I sold it to 3 different people. So, and here's why. Because I was on welfare. I had a shitty wealth consciousness. I believed that like I could never have certain things as a single mom. The single mom story was like running my life. If I only had child support, if I only had a dad here, if I only had something here, if I only had something more than me outside of myself. And then I woke up to the truth that I don't need anything else. I have everything. I have to be willing to express it though. Just like you. Anything you want in your life, anything that you're wanting, desiring in your life, what are you unwilling to express? For most people that have online businesses, they have something great to share. They have lots of gifts. They're incredibly talented, but they're unwilling to show up and ask for the money. They're unwilling to show up and ask for the money. They're unwilling to say that they're great. They're unwilling to own their brilliance. So therefore, how the hell are you supposed to receive the money? How are you supposed to have your business pop? You can't stay hidden and then expect to make, 6 figures, 7 figures. This won't happen. And you can talk about attraction all day. You can talk about manifesting all day. The truth is you're manifesting whether you like it or not. We just forget, and we tend to talk about manifestation only when it's like magical, happy stuff. And we forget that we're manifesting all the time. We are always bringing the invisible to the visible. We can do it way more intentionally though. And that's really the power piece. That's really where we want to live. We want to live and understand that everything that's happening up here in the invisible, we are manifesting and creating out in this physical dimension. And if we don't like what is happening in our physical, we can just take a scan, take a look around, remove the emotion from it, and understand that I created this. On some level, I said yes to this. On some level, I've been agreeing to this. And then we get to start again. We get to start fresh. But we have to understand that we have a lot going against us in the sense of past patterning. We have the voices from everybody that said it doesn't work like that. You have the opinions of all of your family that just was like the same way that you've been. So when you go to break up with all of these ways that are not serving you, know that. Anticipate it, right? And that's why you hire mentors, and that's why you have people that have your back, because you have people that are like, trust me, there's another way. There is light beyond this doorway. Do you want to go down that path, right? But you have to be willing to do that. But you have to go beyond the surface stuff. If you want to sit around, read Abraham Hicks books, I love those books. I've read them. They've served my life. But I want you to know that there is a deeper layer to all this. There's a deeper layer. There's a deeper layer. These things are just tools for us. They're just tools. They're tools. We get to use them. We get to read them. We get to reflect on them. But that distinction that you don't have to attract anything, it's already you. It's already you. And I was listening to Agape, my spiritual center, yesterday. I forget the guy's name. I think it's Desmond Tutu. And I was listening to what he said, and he was talking about this, and I was like, I know that. And I love that some other amazing spiritual teacher who is much older and wiser than me comes out and says it. So I'm like, okay. It's not just me imagining this. This is like the truth for everyone, right? So he says that we can radiate and just choose to be an essence and know that everything that we need will come to that. And I had that revelation a little while ago, maybe not a little while ago, it's probably a couple years now, where it was just like, okay, let me quit focusing on everything that's out here, and what can I express, how can I show up, and knowing that everything is going to come on my path. It's like, think of like this, you are a divine, like, road creator, right? But really, there's already the highest self of you is a divine road creator. The pathway has already been lit, the GPS is already set, all you need to do is fall in line with it. You just need to fall in line with it. It's already there. When you align with the highest self and you are radiating, expressing all of you and not holding back, the resources, the people, the ideas, everything that you need to go to those next steps will be revealed and shared to you, with you. That's all you need to know. That's really all you need to know. So let's let go of this idea of the law of attraction if it's interfering. If you feel like you've been saying you're going to attract and manifest and it's not coming, let it go. Mind in action. Your mind can be a powerful thing for you to use, right? If you're not letting your mind use you and drag you around in anxiety and fear and worry, you can use it by focusing and harnessing that power. It's your creative power. Why do you think, for people that know me, I'm very limited on like conversations I'll have, places I'll go out to, people I'll spend time with, because my mind is so incredibly powerful, so is yours, that I don't want it to be wasted on things that are not creating my ideals. And it could be selfish to some people. That's okay. But I want you to know that you have that opportunity too, to know that you've been gifted with this like essence that's telling you, try this, do this, go that way. You also have the mind that is incredibly powerful that you can use as a tool when you practice enough, and that you can create. But if you are doing things that you don't want to do and putting the energy outside of yourself and saying that you're going to maybe attract it one day, it's not going to come. So anyway, guys, I have to go. The person that I'm supposed to be talking to just called me, and I just declined them, so I'm going to go call them back. But check it out. I have 2 more spaces left in my mentorship program. It's private 101. It's May, June, July, 3 months. Coaches, conscious entrepreneurs, people with online businesses who are not really, their business is not popping. They're not getting that connection, that engagement. It's because you're not showing your humanness enough. But you know what? It takes a lot of courage to share that. And you know what? That's what I help with. And it's also some business stuff in there, because just like the woman I'm about to speak to, she says, I've invested all this money in strategy and marketing online. Why are you doing that when you don't even have engagement yet, right? Like, if people are not connecting to your message, what is SEO really going to do? Nothing. It's going to be a waste of money. It's going to be too soon to make that investment. So anyway, hi, Lindsay. Hey, everyone. Sarah. What's up, Sarah? Totally agree. Vibrations, Lenora. Hey, guys. There's a lot of you that popped up in here. So, yeah. So anyway, guys, there's that happening. I'm going to share the wealth consciousness thing today. The 3-month mentorship program is private. That's really not for everyone. There's people that are going to say that they want to do it. They can't do it. There's a lot of different factors. I have to be able to work with you closely for 3 months. And that takes a certain connection for us to be able to do that. And there has to be certain results that I feel that we can get together. And if I don't feel like you are able to surrender that way, it's not the right program for you. Even if you were like, I will pay you double, it's still not the right program for you, because this is the way we have to have those boundaries, right, guys? So if it's something that interests you and you want to maximize your business, increase your income, create consistent income, transform all of this mindset stuff, and also lead from your human space and your heart, then message me. Otherwise, check out the wealth consciousness thing, because it may be a good fit if you feel like the other programs are just kind of out of price range. Anyway, guys, love all of you. Have a beautiful Monday, and we'll talk soon. Bye.